Hello, this is going to be a 5-year message to my future self, just as the title says. Now, you may be asking yourself first, why am I recording in a bathroom? Well, this bathroom is a very symbolic place for me, and the reason it is because it's the place where I work, it's the place every single day where I do a reflection. A quick reflection, 1 minute, 2 minutes, to the camera, from myself only, in which I reflect on the day, tell my goals, what I want to accomplish within this day. And it's helped a lot in this. I want to record here to acknowledge that, as well as provide a unique viewing experience. So, first I want to start off by listing my current conditions. Right now, I just started my system, so that means I just integrated my daily schedule I have been working on for the past couple months now, and it's a step-by-step, well, not a step-by-step, it's more of a plan, a sequential plan of how I'm going to do stuff. And I want to make note real quickly that this is going to be a very raw video. Like I said, it's a message to my 5-year self. So, anyways, right now I have been doing I've been very distracted lately, for worse, with some of my former addictions, such as gaming and laziness. I have been definitely very lazy. Some of it has just been overnighters of just me playing games or watching YouTube, just very lazy stuff. Yeah, but right now I'm planning on integrating a schedule. I have just started that today. I just woke up at 2 a.m., went to bed 6 p.m., and it's time for me to lock in. So I want to ask myself, what are my future conditions in the future? Will I have there been any obstacles that I've encountered yet? Has there been any difficulties, maybe goals you wanted to reach, but you haven't yet? What is it like in the future? What about your ideas for entrepreneurship? Are they still there? Have they been already implemented? Maybe not by you, but by a corporation or someone else? Um, and let's see. Has your true purpose, your true goal, the reason you're doing all this changed? I want to tell you right now, my goal at this point in time, and I want you to do yours as well and see if it has changed or not yet, if it's still consistent. My goal for this entire journey is for me to become successful, and by successful, I mean to a state where I truly feel success, where I feel, okay, I've made it, here I am. Not as in successful as in being rich, more of being wealthy and happy. And let's see. But there are also a lot of things that I'm worried about, and which my 5 biggest fears are that maybe I do something horrendous and illegal. Maybe I mess up somewhere on my journey and accidentally do that. And that I land in jail and it permanently defines my record. Then I lose what I've been working towards, which is hopefully a good college, such as an Ivy, but that's just a dream of each school. Or maybe that in another 6 months, right? 6 months, 12 months, maybe I revert back completely and start playing games like this is a phase or whatnot, and that I'm just blindsided by reality. and or maybe that I'll never be able to complete my accomplishments, that I just wimp out and I just don't do it. Or maybe I can't do it, or maybe my biggest accomplishments are to fail. That would be tragic, and I lose months or years of time, and yeah. And never building a portfolio I wanted to, or, oh sorry, that's previous. Then I will not be around for much longer, and that my legacy will not be around, and that will all, that all my work, I try my best, but it never reached the world. My legacy is forgotten, and eventually it is no more. And my legacy, I want it. My goal is to impact the world and make a difference and be known and create a legacy that's worth all this work. Now let's see. And apologies if this is long. I don't want it to be long. I'm speaking raw to you. I just have little notes of what I want to say, the question I want to ask, but besides that, it's very raw. I also want to ask how are your relationships with family, friends? How is everybody doing? Have your family been good? Is there any bad stuff that's been going on? And let's see, what else? I have quite an extensive list right here. Yeah. And one last question, the most important question. Was the vision that you have of yourself, is it how you imagined it would be? Is where you are now, is that how you imagine you would be, like, and if so, what do you think? What do you think? Like, how will you be in about after college? How will you look? What is your vision? What will you be like after college? And yeah, that is and should be pretty much everything. Thank you. And one last thing, sorry. I know. Let's see. What was it? I can't remember. How was high school? Your academics, your extracurriculars, all that. Did you make it? Do you have any friends? And yeah, your relations with teachers, your school. Currently my goal is MIT, if I plan to go academic, or Stanford, if I plan to go entrepreneurship style, or business style. Do you think that you actually have a chance to go to one of those schools with all your portfolio? Or you're not gonna make it? What do you think of your life now compared to how it was back then, which is today? So thank you. I'm sorry if I rambled on a bit or repeated a lot of redundant stuff. Like I said, this is a message completely raw to my 5-year self. So, thank you, and peace. Have a good day.